Every once in a while, you see one of those new toys that you really want, but you don't really see anyone else with it. It's something where you don't see any other YouTube reviews, any other pictures, so on and so forth. So you have to be the one to take the leap of faith. And I was the one that took the leap of faith with this Star Wars Power of Force 187th Clone Trooper. This thing is currently not available in the United States, at least not on the Disney Store website in the United States. It seems to be available in Europe and Asia, but not in the United States. The retail for the Asian and European side seemed to be about $35 United States. And I paid about $50 for this United States. And given the fact that I would have had to pay shipping and, I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to get this, I didn't mind paying, $15 over the retail. I didn't mind. I didn't have to pay shipping on top. It was $50 shipped. And when I first ordered this, I'm like, oh, awesome. I get to have a talking 187th Clone Trooper, just like my old Disney Store talking Stormtrooper that I got like 10 years ago. Little did I know that this guy is a part of a newer line called Star Wars Power Force. As far as I know, there's only been like a few other figures in this Power Force range, like Mando, Ahsoka, Luke, I think, C-3PO and R2. And this Power Force line is actually smaller than those old talking figures, but they're about the same price. So thanks for that one, Disney. However, I do have to say, for, the smaller size, it seems like the actual quality has skyrocketed. I haven't opened this yet, obviously, but the paint application on this is insane. We'll get a closer look at that a little bit later. But yeah, just the idea of this, a talking Clone Trooper toy. Not only that, but it's a 187th? That's just awesome. It's so cool. I haven't even taken out the Try Me tab yet, so I don't even know if the voice is like D. Bradley Baker or Tamora Morrison. I'm willing to bet it's probably D. Bradley Baker, because his clones have way more voice lines you can choose from. One thing I love about this box, I don't know if you can see this, there's like all these little embossed like Star Wars emblems, like Clone Trooper helmet, Stormtrooper helmet, like Millennium Falcon, TIE Fighter, X-Wing, little battle droid heads, C-3PO, Death Star, U-Wings from Rogue One, K-2SO. There's just tons of... And there's even more that I didn't even mention if you want to try to spot even more. But it's all like embossed into this box, and it's just really pretty. I really enjoy that. The back of the box here is going to show us some of the special action features this guy has going on. So right there it says removable pauldron, which I appreciate. Because I don't know if I'll display him with the pauldron, because it's the Captain Rex style pauldron, and it doesn't really fit the 187th. Button-activated character phrases, 13 points of articulation. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I don't know. Sometimes they, count it differently than we do. Lights and sounds, motion-activated blaster light. Yeah, seems pretty cool. Definitely seems cool. Alright, I want to take out this tab up here, and I want to see what these voice effects... Oh, he's just yelling at me right away. So I can already tell D. Bradley Baker, that was him yelling, go, go, go. So I guess we... Wow. Oh my goodness. We got a whole biker gang passing by. Is it Dennis? Let's go ahead and do the try me a little bit and see what kind of voice phrases we have just in the box. I guess the button is in the belly? He's just yelling still.
Look out! This can't be good! We're completely exposed! We've got to stop him! This can't be good! We're completely exposed!
Dude is struggling. He is in like full-on war. He is definitely meant for some pretty action-oriented play. I don't know if he has more sound effects beyond that. Did it say how many? It just says licensed sounds. It doesn't say how many. That might be all he says, for all I know. But he's probably in try me mode, because his motion-activated light isn't activating right now.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, that's nice.
The mission always comes first, sir.
Wow, he's got a lot of phrases.
Need laser clankers! Look out!
Some very funny ones, that's for sure. Alright, let's cut him out. Let's see what he's got going on. Let's surgically remove our pretty purple boy. I love that they did the 187th. I mean, obviously, Disney has this whole push for the 187th right now. The Black Series figure, the electronic helmet, this guy. The articulation on this seems a lot better than some of the other electronic figures I've seen. Come on. Alright. We're getting him. We're getting him. Dang, does he have ankle pivot? Whoa! Whoa! Alright. I think we almost got him out. Maybe just this one arm. I kind of want to preserve this box. I know it has a little bit of damage already in the corner, but it's just a really pretty box. Alright, we got him out. We got him out. Does he have, like... Alright, so yeah, it seems like he has... What's that? Lock and unlock? That's odd. Obviously, that's off.
Go, go, go!
Alright, so I guess he was just on. But yeah, seems very neat. Definitely giving me some classic, old-school Hasbro vibes with the rubber band holding the blaster in place. Let's get that out. Alright, so here is our electronic talking clone trooper. Wow, he's got... Whoa! His articulation seems really nice. Wow. So yeah, he does seem kind of motion activated. Wow, he's got a lot of nice articulation. Is that a separate shoulder pad? Whoa! Dang! How's that attached? Like a swivel joint? Yeah, it's like attached on a swivel. Okay. That's very unique for a clone trooper. How are his legs? Oh, wow. Yeah, they can kick pretty far forward. He's got outward. Does he have a thigh swivel? No, he doesn't. But he does seem to have a knee bend. A little bit of swivel there. And yeah, he's got ankle tilts. So they definitely upped the articulation on this from the, like the old, larger talking figures. Because this clone is really poseable. Like, wow. That is pretty poseable. Now, let's get this box out of the way. So the size on this guy, if you're wondering, he's about like 11 inches. He's unfortunately a little shy of being like Hot Toys sized. So if you were wanting to like put this with your Hot Toys collection, that ain't gonna work. These definitely kind of seem to be their own scale. I do like the look of the pauldron, but I kind of just want to see it with him off. Like, it seems like there's just this clasp right here. Yeah, I think I prefer it off. It looks a little better, looks a little cleaner. Seems like you can get more shoulder range with it off as well. This is a really nice looking clone trooper too. I think they nailed the helmet. That is a really nice looking helmet. I'm very surprised. This is a very quality figure. This is definitely one of my favorite clones I've gotten in a while. Let's get a little bit closer on him though. Let's see some of this detail. So this helmet looks really, really nice. And one thing I'm noticing too is that it does seem to have like the two-tone purple, which I really appreciate. Because it does seem to have like the lighter purples for like some of the stripings and then the darker purples for the larger sections. That looks really good. He still has his stripes on the helmet, little black dots. He's got the gray on the back. They really spared no expense for the deco, and I love the weathering too. Like the blacks and the whites just scraped all into the armor. And it is also extended into the shoulder pauldron as well. Here, let's put this back on real quick. It's a very soft rubbery piece, so it's not going to inhibit articulation too bad. It's really easy to put off and on. It just doesn't make too much sense for this guy. You know, they did have those little pauldrons, but I feel like they just put this on because I'm sure they have a Captain Rex they're going to release at some point, and I hope they do. I'm definitely highly interested in getting more of these for sure. But yeah, I don't know if I'll display him with that. I just think he looks so much better. So much better with it off, just as a standard trooper. He's very shiny. I appreciate that. He still has a lot of nice gloss to the plastic. I do see a little bit of missing paint above the elbow pad right there where that should have been black. But I feel like that's probably just a little bit of an oversight on the deco department. Yeah, his gun. He definitely has a very tiny little DC-15 carbine. Definitely very small. But still, it's not bad looking. It does have the red tip because it is like motion activated. And it's kind of hard to show because you have to shake him to get the light. But he does have a little bit of a light. Yeah, you saw just a little bit right there. He does have a little bit of a light. I wish you had a button to activate that instead of just the motion. Because I remember the larger Stormtrooper I have, it's a button you could just press to have the option of just him shooting the gun. I appreciated that. But still, the articulation on this is so much better than that Stormtrooper. Like, you can actually pose this guy. This is a full-fledged figure. Like, the articulation is on par with, like, Black Series. I mean, the torso doesn't have, like, an ab crunch, but it does have a rotation. Like, you can pose him. You can absolutely pose this clone. This is a fully posable clone. Absolutely. Like, look at that. This is a posable figure. This is very sweet. Yeah, I just really enjoy the posability on this thing. It is just very, very nice. Moving down, the belt still has tons of that weathering. Looking very, very good. I wonder if it has any more sound effects. Oh, that's really nice. It's got little covers for all the screw holes. I really appreciate that. They didn't have to do that, and they did. They actually covered, well, not all of them. I don't know why they didn't cover all of them. They could have covered those. At least they covered these. You know, they made some attempt anyway. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this. It seems to be made out of harder plastics too, which, I mean, for a larger electronic figure, what else would you expect? That's absolutely what I would expect. Here, let's see. I want to really test, like, the range of posability on this guy. Here. Oh, it doesn't look like you can really rotate the wrist much, but that's okay. That's kind of to be expected. You know, it's electronic. Alright. So we got a good dual-handed pose right there. Here, I want to see if it has more voice lines.
Laser clankers!
Oh, it did shine that a little bit right there. That's cute. Can he kneel? Nah, he can't kneel. He's not that good. He's close, though. He's close. He's kind of close. Yeah, it does seem to have a pretty good range. It's not perfect. It's not, like, super-duper posable. But, like, for a larger, fun action figure, yeah. I'm really happy with this. Alright, I want to cycle through more of these phrases. I want to see what else he has to say. The scream.
We're completely exposed! The mission always comes first, sir. Look out! I've got a bad feeling about this. We've got to stop him. This can't be good. Go, go, go! I've got a bad feeling about this. Laser clankers! The mission always comes first, sir.
I think we've pretty much heard all of it. I don't think there's anything else we haven't heard. One thing I always like to test with talking toys, can you interrupt the talking? Can you just keep pressing the button and cycle through all of it?
This can't be good.
Oh, I love that. He's just like...
We've got to stop him. We're complete. This can't be good. We're completely exposed.
I'm such a child. I'm such a child. Oh, jeez. Alright, I do want to make one quick comparison. I'm not going to compare him to every single 187th toy I have, because I pretty much already did that with the Black Series review, and I don't feel like I really need to do that again. But I do obviously want to compare it to the Black Series clone, just so you can kind of see a bit of a size comparison, bit of a, you know, general idea of how big this thing is. And yeah, I definitely think the deco on this is insane. Like, I wish Black Series was like this. I wish the helmets for Black Series were like this too. If you always wonder, like, what I feel like is missing out of Black Series clone helmets, pretty much this. It's just missing this proportion, this look, this general, you know, aesthetic. Yeah, I feel like this helmet is definitely one of the best clone helmets I've seen on a toy in a long time. This is great. I love this thing. I'm very happy I got this. $50 is a bit steep. It's a bit steep. I'm happy I paid it. I'm definitely happy that I got this in my collection now, because it's just so fun. I just love fun toys every once in a while. And, yeah, you don't get them all the time, you know? You don't always get fun, random toys like this. And, especially for clones. Like, you don't get them for clones a lot. So I'm really, you know, it's very refreshing to see something like this for a clone instead of for, like, Boba Fett for the millionth time. This is just cool. Alrighty, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Is this something that's available in your region? Is this something you want to seek out and get? I personally really recommend it. I think this is a lot of fun. I was a little taken aback by the shrinkage of the size, but I feel like it makes up for that with the premium deco and the really, really competent articulation. It definitely has more than 13 points, that's for sure. I think how they count them, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do they count that as a 13th? But no, it's more than that. Each shoulder is 2 points of articulation, because the shoulder just could move like this, but no, it has an extra point. Same with the elbow. It could just move like this, but no, it has an extra point. Same with the wrist. No, it has an extra point. You know, so it is definitely far more than 13 points of articulation. That is for sure. And with that, we have wrapped up my look at the Disney Store exclusive Power Force 187th Clone Trooper. I love this thing. I hope they redeco this so many times. I don't know if I feel the need to go out of my way to overpay for it every single time, but the 187th is just such a unique clone, and it's so cool that this is the first release of this mold. I really have a strong feeling we're going to get Captain Rex, especially looking at this accessory. I feel like that's pretty much a prelude to Captain Rex. I can see like 501st, maybe 212, plain white. Shock Trooper, I mean, they already have like the deco layout, just switch out the purple for red. I love this figure. It's really fun. I would definitely collect a whole series of this. But just as a one-off in my Clone Trooper collection, this is one I'm definitely happy to have. And I'm really curious to hear about what you guys think. I'm very shocked, at least as of the filming of this video, I have not seen another YouTube review of this. I'm surprised this has completely flown under everybody's radar as something to buy. Because it's cool. It's really cool. I mean, especially for European YouTubers, like, I'm shocked that no one has gotten this yet. I got it from some eBay user that sells, like, tons of Disney stuff. So maybe this is available at the parks? Because the eBay seller was, like, based in Florida? Is this available at the Disney parks? I have no idea. Genuinely don't know. If it is available in the parks, post down in the comments below if you do know. And hey, if it is, that's awesome. That's another great way to get this thing. I didn't mind overpaying the little bit I did, because even if it was available on the US Disney Store, I would have had to pay shipping. And after tax and everything, it would have been nearly $50 anyway. So, in reality, I didn't really overpay much. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Special shout out to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.